Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have the NYXI Hyperion 2 wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch. So the NYXI team reached out to me asking if I'd be interested in reviewing this controller. I went to the website, checked out the details and specs on this controller, and I said sure, as long as I give my honest opinion and review, I'd be glad to. And those that aren't familiar with NYXI, they're a gaming accessory company. I've reviewed one of their controllers in the past. This is the NYXI Flexi. It comes with the controller and the adapter here for wireless communication. What's really special about this is you could take this off, it's magnetized on top, and you can pop this out and you can swap this for a PlayStation or Xbox style layout. And it works really nice. It has the Hall effect switches and triggers. Everything feels really smooth. You can pop the buttons off and put it in Xbox or Nintendo Switch mode and lay it however you like. I even tried this controller out on the PlayStation and Xbox using the Brooks adapter attached to the wireless adapter, and it does work for me just fine. And I love how you can just pop this out and swap it around and put the top back on. I have kids and they all use the controller daily and it's still going strong with no issues. They've dropped it, tossed it, all the different things that kids run into, and still going really strong. So I'm a fan of this brand so far. So when they said they have a new model, I was really excited to try it and give it a shot. So going around the box, we have really nice packaging here. We flip it all around. We can see this has Hall effect joysticks installed. We have removable magnetic covers, just like the NYXI Flexi here. We have mechanical buttons going all around, just like this pad does here. And we also have LEDs that go in around the controller, just like we do on this pad here in the wrist areas. All right, let's open this up. Pop this out here. So inside the box, we'll find a link to all their stores and all their socials. And here we have the user manual with all the details showing you how to connect to the controller and also a link to the app to download. Let's get this out the way. And here's our controller. So you can see they come here in a really nice plastic case right out the box. We'll open this up here. And here are our Joycons. We'll take this out and we'll take this one out here. And this case is a really hard plastic, so you can put this in your bag and toss it around and it won't get broken or affected. I really like that, that's nice. And here we have our Joycons. So right off the bat, they have a nice grip here in the bottom. I have really big hands, I wear a XXX riding glove. So using the Nintendo Switch, it can be a little cramped for me, but these you can see here have kind of a ramp here and a nice grip to hold on to. They feel really solid also. The rails are here, we can pop this off and there's our magnetic top. And here we have all of our switches there and everything else. The buttons here are really big and really clicky, really nice. And when you turn on, everything lights right up. And when we look at this side, we have our logo here. We have all of our switches and joystick. And again, it feels really nice in your hands with an extra button here on the bottom. And it grips really well for, an adult hand. And again, these are micro switch buttons here with the Hall effect joysticks, the replaceable cover on top. So how do you connect to your console? I took the old controllers off and just slid these on the rails. As soon as I put them in, you can see here, it's ready to connect and it found the device. Everything is working and ready to go, and I was ready to play. And to change the colors on your Joycons, there's a little button right here on the bottom for your lights. And when you press that button, you can change the style independently of each controller and each Joycon. You turn the lights on, turn the lights off, and go through various patterns that you prefer on each side. And the vibration motors out the box are very strong, so you will feel and hear the vibration motors going when you're playing the game. So to adjust that, you hold the T here, you just press the joystick up and down to adjust the levels of vibration. Same with your right stick, you hold the T, press up or down. So personally, I took them both all the way down to the bottom and I went up one, and that was enough for me. And when you put these next to your stock Joycons, you can see they are roughly twice as wide and the same height. But when you flip them over, they are clearly essentially twice as thick as well when it comes to holding these in your hands. The sticks that come with the Joycons are also taller and feel a lot like a regular Xbox controller compared to the small Joycons you find on the Switch controller. And even your trigger switches on the front, you can see are a lot bigger. They're essentially twice, if not 3 times as big. And when you put these side by side with Joycons, you can see they are the exact same height. And the Joycon is about 1.5 inches wide, whereas these are about 2 full inches wide. And off the ground, these are about 2 Joycons tall. And this controller does have programmable buttons on the back. To program these is very easy. You just hold down the T and the back button here, hold it till the light changes colors, and then pick any button you want and press this button again, and it'll lock in your program. To do the other side, hold T, hold the button here, you'll see the color change. Press any button you want, press this button again, it'll change back, and now you're all set. So here I have this button mapped, and I also have it mapped to the back. Here I have this button mapped, and I have it mapped to the back, and it works perfectly. So these controllers are very much Joy-Con replacements. When you compare these to an Xbox controller, the Xbox controller is longer on the bottom, and when you flip it over, it is taller here. But this is meant to sit in your hands for hours just like this, whereas their NYXI Flexi is a competitor to this. This is their Pro controller and very much that same feel of the Xbox controller. These give them the Joy-Con feel. They are nice and tall and thick, similar to these two, but not as tall, obviously, because they are flat, just like these. But these are obviously very flat, whereas these here have a nice grip and base in the bottom, so they're a lot more comfortable than your stock Joy-Cons. So if you're looking at this brand, I think their Joy-Con replacements and their Pro controller replacement, these two make a great set. And through our testing, they played really nice and they're very easy to connect and use, and we've been happy with them so far. So that's the NYXI Hyperion 2. These wireless controllers come with Hall effect joysticks, removable magnetic cover, the mechanical switches across both controllers on their buttons and their triggers, the built-in custom lights and the mappable buttons on the bottom, with an app to customize as well. Just snap them on the switch, they're plug and play. I think you're really gonna like these as Joy-Con replacements, and I think it's a nice addition to their lineup. They have their Pro controller here with the NYXI Flexi, and now they have their Joy-Cons here for the Hyperion 2s, and they come with a case to keep them protected. They're really comfortable on kids and adult hands. I think you're gonna like them. Thanks NYXI for sending this out for review. Thanks for watching. Bye.